What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a great day. Before we begin today's install, I got some good news, some bad news, and a new purchase I want to show you guys that'll greatly benefit the channel. So starting with the good news, I'll keep it kind of short. Edwin called me last Saturday, it is currently Wednesday of the new week, and said they got all the remaining parts on the Skyline installed. Monday, they went ahead and towed the Skyline to Farnark, where Jason welded / fabricated the new intake piping, intercooler piping. He installed the new O2 sensor bung on the downpipe for the AFR gauge. He installed the new 3-inch flex pipe on the downpipe so it don't have any excessive tension on the new turbo and the exhaust system. And they also welded on a new exhaust hanger on the downpipe where the stock location was. So incredibly stoked with that. I believe today they should have got the car back, and Edwin told me at that step they're going to go ahead and double check all their work. I emphasized that I needed them to make sure this car is 110% perfect when I get it back for tuning, of course. So they get it back, we're going to overlook it, check all the torque specs, the belt tensionings. They're going to do some cable management, plug in all the new sensors, and clean up the bay for me. And thank you to my buddy Evan, who is EC Tuning and who is going to be tuning the Skyline in about a week or two for setting the base map. And once everything checks out, Evan will go ahead and give me a call. Warren and I will get in the truck, pick up the Skyline, and cruise home. I am incredibly stoked. I dropped off the Skyline back in the beginning of December 2021, and about 2 months later, the car is finally back home, hopefully 100%. So about after a week or two after getting the Skyline back, I'll go ahead and coordinate a day with Evan so he street tune the car. And on a side note for that, the new purchase I made that's going to greatly benefit the channel with content is the GoPro Hero 9 Black Edition. This thing is sweet. Picked up from Amazon for like 320 bucks, brand new with like the e-coms package. Came with a bunch of goodies. Also got a head strap, so it's going to be fun. Get some nice point of view content all of you have been talking to me about. Finally pulled the trigger, so whenever I do decide to drift the Skyline, it's going to be awesome. Or if I'm just hanging around with the boys or just want to cruise and get some POV, we are now covered. And now for the bad news. Really more bad news for me. I honestly don't know how this video is going to go because I fractured my right hand, being stupid. Hands all bruised up, it's all inflamed and all again bruised up. Still got feeling, I can still do things, but I had to put my pinky and my ring finger back into my hand by pulling it. Wasn't fun, wasn't great, but I am ambidextrous, still got my left hand and my left arm. So I'm not going to let this stop me from making Prelude content. I am going to go get x-rayed tomorrow, so hopefully, crossing my fingers for my own sake that I didn't break anything. But let's go ahead and begin today's install. So today we are going to be changing out these wrecked eBay side splitters. I bought like, geez, I don't even know, like years ago, honestly. I think back in 2016. I just give them my dimensions and some company cut them. I mean, they worked for what they were supposed to do, but over time they just warped and they fell off. I have this one currently zip tied, and on my driver's side it is non-existent. It flew off the highway about 2-3 years ago maybe, and the other day I hit something and kind of cracked the fiberglass on this Mugen Rep side skirt. Again, I'm not too mad about it because it is a rep kit and the paint honestly wasn't that good on the side skirt. But now I have Gorilla Splitter side splitters. A huge shout out to Gorilla Splitters. I'll link their Instagram below. Thank you to the team there for always taking great care of me, providing me with awesome customer service and a great quality product. These are nothing fancy, to be honest. I like a more sleek look. I don't like that additional arrow that you see on like Civics and FRSs, BRZs, all that stuff. But just giving them my dimensions, they cut the side splitter to my desired length, and they're gonna look great. at least have the Skyline look more symmetrical. So what I'm gonna do is just go side by side, clean the bottom of the skirt, and just self-tap the shit out of these new side splitters. Okay, so we got the driver's side on. That kind of sucked with my hand, but mounted them in 2 increments, horizontal to each other, and every 8 to 9 inches. So these side skirts no longer drag frame since I'm no longer on air ride, so hopefully these don't ever come off. Look good, a nice subtle look. Again, a huge shout out to Gorilla Splitters. So now I'm gonna go ahead and knock out the passenger side. All right, just got done with the passenger side. Install went as smoothly as it could. Definitely wouldn't recommend doing this install with a fractured or broken hand. It was quite painful. But anything for you guys and anything to put out content, I ensured that this side splitter is held together to the best of my abilities. So hopefully it doesn't fall off. And dimensions that I ordered are perfect. And to those of you who are curious on where I got these are Duraflex. I got these off eBay 6 to 7 years ago. Fitment is garbage. Quality of the skirt is actually pretty good, but fitment sucks. Still on the lookout for some authentic Mugen side skirts, but I have to admit these look great. All right, so on that note, install was a success. A nice aggressive look. Definitely would recommend side splitters for either the base model, the OEM Plus skirts, or your Mugen rep skirts. Gives a nice touch. So that's honestly all I have for this video. Unfortunately, not the most exciting. I apologize, but I'm stupid. I can't believe I did that. So I'm gonna get X-ray tomorrow. Hopefully all is well. And like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, we're hopefully picking up the R32 Skyline from the shop sometime this week. And I'm not gonna let a fractured or broken hand stop me. Thank God it's right-hand drive so I can shift with my left hand and steering isn't so hard. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for the continuous love and support. And if you're new to the channel and want to hit the subscribe button too, that would be awesome. And remember, aim high, drive low. We'll catch you next video. Take care.